biggest return in wrestling.
At this point, it feels like one of the biggest returns. Yeah, let's go.
MJF is back from his wedding.
Yay! Somehow I knew you were gonna say that one. I don't know why.
Like he literally got married yesterday, and now he is showing up on Collision in the main event, and we'll talk about it when we get to it. But what the fuck?
You're right. I get married. I'm not coming back for a while.
Yeah. So we had the start off of Collision was Daniel Garcia versus Moxley. How did you like this match?
I liked it. Like it served their style. The whole Combat Club, going back to that name and whatever. Like he should have been a member from the get-go, but
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Like I liked that. I'm not quite fond of the finish. Like I'm okay with it. Like it seemed like we're getting a heel turn, which we called a long time ago. So that's a thing.
Yeah, this match was good. And during the match, Marina Shafir kept trying to get Daniel Garcia to help her. I mean, to help him. So she was like, she kept extending her hand, and he was like, no. And then at one point, he kind of was like, you know what, maybe. But then he just like, I can't do it. So he loses the match. And then Daddy Magic comes up to say something to him. And he's like, nah, fuck out of here. And then he says, you know what, I've been winning and losing, and I just been losing more than I've been winning. And fuck this, I can't take it no more. Maybe I just need to leave. And he just fake quits.
I hate that.
Look, at
He,
that moment, I was like, oh, I know exactly what's going to happen because something else happens later on in the night, and I go, yep, that's exactly what's going to happen. I know exactly what's going to happen. But it was like bar for bar. Like soon as the thing happens later on, I was like, yeah, this is where this is going.
yeah.
Then we had Big Bill, and Big Bill, like I swear to God, I had no idea where this promo was going from the beginning. I was so fucking lost. I was like, okay, where the fuck is this going? And then he just started talking, and then he just started talking about New York. And he's from New York. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then he just calls out Eddie Kingston. I was
I
like,
didn't see that coming.
me neither. Like, none of this I saw coming. Like, I was so baffled. And when he called out Eddie Kingston, I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I don't even know where he called out Eddie Kingston to. Did he call him out to Dynamite or next week on Collision or the pay per view? Where was it?
I don't think he even said, to be honest with you, but I'm gonna assume next week on Collision.
Okay. It's like this was really fucking weird because he didn't say it. He just called him out, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he definitely didn't say
Then we had FTR versus the Bulldog Hollies.
it. The Bulldog Hollies, what the fuck? Yo, I can't unsee it now that you said it. Like, what the fuck? He's a little bit taller, but he's Crash Holly.
Dude, he looks just like fucking Crash Holly. Like you couldn't tell me like if Crash had a son, it would be him. He looks
Yeah.
exactly like him.
But you know what version of Crash Holly, in my opinion? The one
Mm-hmm.
that was in TNA right before he passed. Because, like, he's always been a blonde.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
he definitely looks as his facials, everything looks just like Crash Holly.
Uh-huh.
And he teamed up with the Dynamite Kid's nephew, and they fought FTR. And the bad part was the Bulldog Hollies felt like they were a tag team.
Right?
I was like, what the fuck? Like they meshed so well, and they were beating the shit out of FTR, and then FTR winds up getting a win. It's like, okay, cool. But they felt like a fucking tag team for a minute. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
I actually want to say this is the first time they teamed.
This is the first time they team.
Okay.
So that was really weird to me. It's like this is the first time they teamed and they did really good. And that was a thing.
Yeah.
And then Tony Schiavone says, yeah, we've been having this weird interaction between these two people. Let's go see more of this. and they go to a promo of the Outrunners in Dalton Castle, and I just literally just screamed out, "Bitch, when the fuck did we even get a hint of this? What the fuck is this?"
It had to have been a Ring of Honor thing, but like, what the fuck is the point?
I don't know. Like, there's nothing Dalton Castle brings to the Outrunners that's gonna make them any better. That's why I was like, what the fuck is this?
Maybe
I
make him
was
more eccentric, I guess, for lack of a better
I don't
term.
dude, I don't fucking know. It didn't make no fucking sense because the Outrunners are perfect. They have a perfect gimmick.
Yes,
What's the point in throwing them with Dalton Castle? None of this is making sense.
it doesn't.
Then we had Moxley. And Moxley accepted Darby Allin's match, and he accepted his match and said it's going to be a coffin match at All Out. And at that moment, I was like, Daniel Garcia is stuffing Darby Allin in a coffin. Cool.
Yes.
He's like, that's all I could think of was like, oh, that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna stuff him in a fucking coffin. Got it. Got it.
Definitely.
Then we had an 8 woman, and it was the trio of madness in Big and Main versus Chris Statlander, Tony Storm, Mia Shirakawa, and I forgot who the last person was. Who was the last person?
Uh, who the fuck was it?
Oh, Harley Cameron.
There you go.
Yeah. So this match was going, and at the end of the match, the trio of madness started beating people up. And it was like, okay, I know where this is going because it seemed like we were going Tekla versus Tony Storm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're beating their ass. And then because we yelled about it last week, they retconned and fixed it and brought Jamie Hayter. And she beat up Tekla. And I was like, okay. And Chris Statlander gets in the ring and tries to calm down Jamie Hayter. Tony Storm gets up and goes, okay, you want it, you got it. You, a women's title match. And so Jamie was kind of confused. Jamie was like, okay, sure. And then she was like, fine. And Chris Statlander literally, her words was, how the fuck did I get into this? Dude, like that shit was so funny because Jamie was like, all right, fine, I'm in. But Chris Statlander's face was like, I'm not part of this. What the fuck is going on? Like, how did I get roped into this shit?
That shit was kind of weird.
And did you notice that Chris Statlander won the match with the seatbelt, which is Yuta's move?
I didn't notice it because like I didn't know it was his move, but like I heard it from commentary. So
Yeah. So apparently she's kind of slowly dripping into the MWO. And she was also wearing black, which was, I mean, it's not weird, but it's like it makes sense because it was so random.
yeah,
Now I don't know who's gonna win this match because like if somebody beats Tony, it's stupid. But also, if Chris beats her, you start a new storyline with Chris being in the MWO.
yeah,
One, if Tekla beats her, Tekla is now a new superstar that won the title. If Jamie wins, Jamie has a redemption story. But as much as I love her, I don't want Jamie to win.
yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, and people are gonna call me a fucking hater for this, but which I am a hater. I'm a Jamie Hater fan. But
Wow, that worked out perfectly. What the fuck?
I want better for her, and I kind of feel like the wheels have fell off with whatever's going on in AEW.
Yeah,
I'm this is just me throwing this out there because it's already happened. B Priestley is back in Stardom. B Priestley and Jamie Hayter, Oedo Tai, come on, bring it back. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. You can do it. They'll both be in Japan. They'll both be kicking ass at Stardom. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Just let it happen.
I'm down.
I want it. I want it badly because I think she just AEW. She's done everything she can do. So send
Basically.
her to start. Then we had an Ace Austin promo, which I kind of forgot Ace Austin worked for AEW.
Same.
Like, as soon as that happened, I was like, wait, you work here? And then they started showing footage. I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. You got signed a couple weeks ago. All right, makes sense.
Like, sure.
And, and then they did something because they went right into the Bang Bang Gang. And they're talking, and Juice gets rid of the cardboard people. So I was like, huh. I'm like, huh, you got rid of. He was like, yeah, we don't need this anymore. I'm like, you didn't just throw that away for no reason. So they must be coming back really soon. And then you said Ace Austin joined the Bang Bang Gang, right? I was
It
like,
just like it meshed together like too perfectly. Like them talking about him and then transitioning to them. And in that promo, he was talking about joining the Bullet Club, which basically is the offshoot of that.
yeah. So I'm okay with them becoming a crew. I'm okay with it. Like, even though I want some people to just leave the company, I'm okay with it. And it's gonna be like there's gonna be people that's going, oh my god, this is cool for 5 minutes, and then they're just gonna be boring because I don't see them actually getting any real screen time, getting to do anything really cool. I just see them, hey, oh my god, they're a faction, and then boom, disappear.
Basically.
Then we had Mercedes Monet, and I swear to God, this promo seemed so out of sorts because she starts talking about Rio. She's talking about how Rio comes back, and it's fine. Then all of a sudden, she starts talking about Rio's mentor, and the way she's talking about her, I'm like, okay, you're gonna face Emi Sakura, because that's how it started, right? It
That's the way
started
I
with
took it.
yeah, that's what I thought too. And then at the end of it, she goes, so how about next week on Dynamite? It's Rio and Alex Winter versus me and Emi Sakura. I was like, wait, that wasn't the way you were going? This is a total misdirect.
Exactly. Like, huh?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? That's just weird.
Threw me off.
Me too. Then we had Kyle Fletcher, and Kyle Fletcher comes to the ring, and he's talking about Josh Alexander. You have a match with Hangman Page this Wednesday, and save some for me because I want to challenge Hangman at All Out for the world title. Okay,
Didn't you predict that?
we predicted it, but like I said, I, I wasn't sure if I wanted this, but now I'm just more of the I'm not sure that I want this.
Okay.
Then we had a backstage with Anthony Bone, who is definitely a fucking heel.
Yep.
Like he's full on heel. And Jerry Lynn told him to get his shit together. Like Jerry Lynn said something, it made me go, what? Because Jerry Lynn goes, you went from being the top to being the top of the bottom. I was like, what? Like, I I
Yeah.
know there was a reference in there, but it's like, what? Okay, okay. That's what I said. Okay, and just left it that way. I couldn't even say anything else after that.
What could you have said after that? Like, what the fuck?
I don't even know. I just threw my hands up. I was like, all right, sure, all right. Then we had Takeshita. Takeshita's coming out with Josh Alexander, and he stops and goes, all right, dog, no, no, no. I got this. And I was like, okay, he's going face. Like, he's full face now. Especially at the end of this, you're like, okay, yeah, he's full face.
Yeah.
And it's Mark Briscoe versus Takeshita. And they're going at it. And Takeshita is whooping Mark's ass. Mark's whipping his ass. This is a good match. This is one of them bangers that only come from a collision. And they're just kicking each other's ass. And right at the end, all of a sudden, MJF shows up and he just pushes Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe goes down. Takeshita didn't see it. Takeshita gets the win. And then MJF comes in and start beating Mark Briscoe. Takeshi's like, hold the fuck up. We're like, what the fuck is you doing? And he gets in MJF's face. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, this is not how I wanted to do this. Why are you beating his ass? And it's like, oh, he's full face. And so Don Callis separates them. MJF tells Mark Briscoe, name the date, name the time, name the stipulation, me and you. Mark Briscoe goes, okay, me and you at all out. But my mind is racing right now, and I'm going to figure out a match. But know this, you going to die, MJF. I'm like, okay, so I wonder what kind of match they're going to have.
At that point, I would check that one. Like he didn't fucking announce the match. Like for real, for real.
No, I'm still a little checked in because I want to know. And Don Callis did make a reference to Okada beefing with Takeshita, but he didn't say like, "Oh, they beef," and he's like, "You know how families are, and people try to see who's better." Okay, and that was Collision. That was how that went, and it was what it was.
Yep.
Now we go to SmackDown, and it starts off with a big announcement that set the internet on fire because Michael Cole and Corey Graves go, "Hey, it's a shakeup, and we're going to be doing this. Wade Barrett's going to be off. Joe Tessitore is going to be off. This is going to be us from now on." And so everybody was like, "Ooh, what's going on? What's going on?" And it was reported that Wade Barrett he's taking some time off, and people automatically thought it was because of the thing he said about Nikki Bella, which wasn't even that bad. Like it wasn't bad at all. Like he basically said Nikki Bella, like when she was here, the competition wasn't as good as this is now, and she's trying to get that feeling back of relevancy being here where all the good women are. And that wasn't like a shot. And apparently, like Nikki Bella said, like that was a shot. And he said, "Yo, Doug," he was like, "I didn't take a shot at you. Like, if you felt that way, why you ain't say something backstage? Like, what the fuck? Like, it's not that deep." And people thought because of him saying that Nikki Bella got him canned. But that's not the thing. He took some time off.
Yeah.
Like taking some time off. He said, "You guys reported some bullshit. I'm taking some time off. I'm gonna be off for a while. This was approved 9 months ago. Everything's fine." I was like, okay. And Joe Tessitore is back doing football stuff for a few weeks, so he's going to be off. So it's just the two of these guys. That's it.
I don't see an issue.
Yeah, it's not an issue at all. Then it started with John Cena. He came out and he was talking about how special Chicago was. He's talking about how special SmackDown was. And this is the thing, like, I didn't like this, but I understand it. And it just felt like a John not giving a fuck moment because he was talking about how special Chicago is and how special the SmackDown is. And then he just starts saying, people return and stuff. And like when he said that, they just start saying AJ Lee. And he's just like, yeah. And I'm like, dog, I know that we all know, but that was just a straight up like, yeah, AJ Lee's here and she's showing up. Like it's like, what? Like that just felt so random to me.
Cause like we discussed, like it could have been a fucking swerve. It could have been Nikki Bella or Rhea or something like that. But he straight up just said it, like, yeah, she's here.
But then at the end, like there was a swear we're gonna get to it when we get to it. But John was just like talking, and then Sammy came out, and they were booing Sammy, and people are like, "Why are they booing Sammy?" And it's like, Doug, John Cena's having a moment, and Sammy ruined it. Like he didn't even ruin it in a bad way, like, "Oh fuck you, Cena." He just ruined it because he came out, and people was like, "No, we wanted to hear Cena talk. This is his last SmackDown. Fuck this."
Yeah.
And then Sammy basically said, "Listen, we're going to go full circle because my first match on Raw was against you in a U.S. Open Challenge, and I want to be like you, so I'm going to do a U.S. Open Challenge." And now I'm going to let you be the first person to challenge me right here, right now in Chicago. And it was like, okay.
I liked
And
it.
yeah, this match was really fucking good because John was fucking putting out all the hits because he hits everybody's finisher. He hits the GTS. He hits a fucked up RKO. He hits a spear, and half the people was like, "It's a Roman spear," but the way he was doing it was an Edge spear, and he even put Edge on his Instagram
Yep.
later. And he was hitting all these moves. He hit Pop Rocks, which is the Cold Red. He was going, and this was one of the matches that after the match, everybody was like, "Yo, like, why couldn't we just get this whole John Cena run this whole time? Why couldn't we get this?"
Like the whole run. Like last podcast, like I said, my top two John Cena matches for this run were the fucking Logan Paul one and the Cody one. Those are
Mm,
recent. Like,
yeah,
why couldn't we have one like ones long time ago? I don't even remember like before those matches. Don't remind me of the
exactly
bad one.
right. And then they both get laid out. And Brock Lesnar shows up, and so I love how people don't know. And I'm not shitting on anybody. And this is like not me shitting on anybody for not knowing. Because after last night, I found out a lot of people have no previous knowledge of anything. And I don't want to shit on them because like they're here. And like for like other instances in my life when people just like all of a sudden jump on a train, like I'm not gonna shit on them. Like even though you should have been here from the beginning, but like I'm not gonna shit on you because you're all with the cause. So I'm just not gonna shit on these people. But it was a lot of people like when this whole Brock thing, like of course they hate Brock because of being in the lawsuit or whatever, but they have no idea of the history of Brock and Cena. And that bit, like, I don't know why I just kept replaying the promo when he was like, yo, finish is the F5 and Mod's the FU. And that's how the FU became the FU.
Yeah.
And I went on YouTube to find it because, like, a lot of people have no idea how far back this goes.
This is basically like Cena's rookie year, pretty much.
Oh no, it was his rookie year because like he had just started to like pop off, and Brock Lesnar was a thing, and Brock beat the dog shit out of him. Because
Hmm.
you remember that, like, because you was a SmackDown guy and I was a Raw guy at the time.
Yes.
You remember how he beat the shit out of him?
He
It was
fucked him up. It was an F5 on the fucking post outside the ring.
yes. And then John Cena came back with the FU, but he didn't beat Brock. He didn't beat Brock. He got his ass beat. He
Yeah.
didn't beat him, but he did hold his own with him.
I want to say they go back further than that, that I at least wouldn't know. Whatever, you probably would know better than me. Back to the FCW days too.
They do, but like it's not really I mean, not FCW, but OVW. But
That's
it's
what I meant
like
to say.
it's not really a yeah, this is a thing. It was just like a one or two off match, but it
Yeah,
wasn't like a feud like it was on SmackDown.
got you.
But yeah, there is a deeper lore there. And speaking of a deeper lore, Mello talks to Nick Aldis because he's like, yo, Sammy's doing an open challenge, yo. I want to challenge for the title. And before he can finish saying what he's saying, Miz comes out and Miz was like, yeah, we should go for the tag titles. And Aldis is like, listen, fuck all this. I have other stuff to do. I'll put you guys in a tag team title match. Whatever. It is like, okay. Okay. Miz is really annoying and he's really fucking mellow shit up. So at this point, Becky shows up. And everybody, like, if you're not clued in, you immediately know what's going on. You're like, okay, it's happening. But everybody still was at this anticipation of they still might swerve us. They still might swerve us. And I'm like, nah, it's not. Then we get Alistair Black versus Damian Priest. And Alistair Black beats the shit out of Damian Priest. Priest is like, all right, I'm good enough to get in the match. They have the match. He starts fucking him up, and then Priest starts coming back. But then all of a sudden, Alistair Black just wins, hits him with the black mask, lays him the fuck out. Just like Priest looked like he was dead. But I mean, I just hope that this is over. I mean, it's not because like I want Alistair Black to move on to something else. I don't know what Damian Priest can move on to, but I want Alistair Black to move on to something else.
What could he move on to though?
I don't even give a shit. Like I honestly don't. We get Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. They have a promo and they say they're gonna do something next week. They're gonna have a match next week, which I'm fine with because that means Cody probably come back and challenge Drew, and we set up for Drew versus Cody at WrestlePalooza.
Yeah.
We get Tiffy, and Tiffy's talking about being a champion, and then we see Jade, and she's like, "Oh no, I'm going to beat your ass next week." And Nia comes up and goes, "That match should be me." And then Jade says, "When I win the title, I'll let you be the first challenger." And I'm like, Jade's going heel. Jade's full heel.
Basically.
Because she's been tweeting stuff, and it's like, "Oh, it looks like you're going full heel. You're going full heel."
Might as well,
So
because Naomi's not there, and that was her particular heel, even though they were in different
mm,
shows.
yeah, so that was a thing. Then we had Becky in the back talking to Nick. Oh, this is Nick's like, "Why the fuck are you here?" And she's like, "It doesn't matter. I'm here. It doesn't matter. I'm big time Bex." Okay. Then we get Mia Yim versus Julia for the U.S. title, and of course Julia wins. Like I did not expect Mia Yim to win.
No. I did like the match though.
Oh yeah, no, the match was actually good. Like it was better than I expected because like halfway through I was like, Julia's loving this because Mia Yim is hitting the fuck out of her.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had like a little backstage with Charlotte and Alexa, and Charlotte's knee's not okay, and Lily checked on her, and then she said, like, "You have a heart," and she's like, "Whatever." And it was like it was a little cute thing.
Yeah.
Then we had Seth Rollins show up, but Seth Rollins was in the crowd in the skybox, and at that moment, if anybody had any brain cells, it was like he's in the skybox, and Becky shows up, and I'm like, "Yep, something's happening. Something's happening." And Becky comes out, starts talking shit. Punk shows up, gets the standing ovation, whatever, whatever. And he's like, "Listen, Becky, get out of the way. I want to beat the shit out of your husband." She's like, "No, no, no. You have to deal with me." He's like, "Listen, I'm not going to tell you again. Like, get out of the way." And then she starts slapping him. She's like, "What you going to do?" He was like, "Yo, you don't think I got friends? You don't think I got people? I got family? My sister's right there. My sister could whoop your ass." And he was like, "I'm giving you one more chance. Leave me the fuck alone." And she keeps fucking with him. He goes, "All right, all right." He's like, "Okay." He's like, "Remember, you asked for this." And he walks out of the ring, and all of a sudden, AJ's music hits,
Light
and
it up.
Becky's face, like Becky, she's a great actress. She's a great fucking actress because
Yes.
her face, a shock, was amazing. And AJ showed up, and everybody lost their shit. And I know that like some people go, "Oh, some of them reactions are fake online." Some of them are, but everybody that was tweeting about it was losing their shit because people didn't think she was going to come back. It's been 10 years. No one thought she was going to come back. And now she's back. She's back.
Even we were hesitant. I mean, like we kind of figured, but we were hesitant.
Mm-hmm. And she beat the shit out of Becky, laid her out. Becky ran off and she hugged with Punk. And then after the match, which they show on camera, she picks up the IC title. She picks it up. She looks at it like it's a baby. She holds it. And then she's walking around the ring with the IC title. She's skipping with the IC title. She has the IC title.
She's gonna get
She
the IC
signed a
title.
contract for multiple years. She's going to be here for a long time,
Yes.
and she's going to win that IC title.
Yes.
Yes. Uh,
The one little small thing I liked though, when she came in,
mhm.
like she started to walk and then she transitioned slowly into the skip and whatever. Like she was feeling it and whatever. I like that small little detail.
I mean, she's coming back, so that she had to.
Yeah. No, but I just like she didn't just do the skip automatically. Like she kind of slid into it.
Yeah, like of course, because that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like it was perfectly done.
Yes.
Like this was perfectly done. And on Monday we find out exactly what we already know that they're gonna have a match.
You know what I kind of want though? It for to be for the world title and IC title.
That would be cool, but I don't think they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Any last words?
No, sir.